What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. Woz, and welcome to my Loot from 10 Hour series where I'll be grinding a certain skill, boss or anything in general, and at the end of the video I'll show you how much I've made. I've made a nice little playlist for you lot if you want to have a look as well, and I'll put that in the description below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, so without further ado, let's get into this grind. Today I'll be doing Barrows for 10 hours, one of the most popular mini games in RuneScape, and you can make quite a bit of money doing this as well, so let's start this grind. Now I haven't done Barrows in such a long time, and it'd be nice to grind this out for 10 hours just to see how much I make. Now this mini game came out 15 years ago and it's still popular to this day. Now there is several ways on how to get here, but the most common way is by using a Barrows tablet, or you can use a Nexus in your house to get to Barrows. Now if you haven't done Barrows before, there is some requirements in order to do this efficiently, and that is to complete the Priest in Peril quest so you can enter Mauritania where Barrows is, part completion of the Nature Spirit quest, but this isn't necessary if you're using Barrows tablets, and also completing the Mauritania hard diary gives 50% more runes from every chest you loot at Barrows, which is really handy. Also there is so many gear setups for Barrows, ranging from low level tier all the way up to max gear, and if you want to check that out you can go on the OSRS wiki and it will give you a guide on what to wear depending on your level and obviously what budget you have as well. But for the setup I'm wearing is high end gear using mage and ranged, and I have full ancestral, my normal max cape so I can teleport out to bank and then use my house to regenerate my stats before I teleport back to Barrows again. Also a house is very important to do Barrows efficiently as well, but if you haven't got a house you could just use a ring of dueling to get to Clan Wars, or you can use the free minigame teleport. Also this max cape acts as a ranged cape as well. Now I have a Trident of the Swamp, Torment Bracelet, a Cult. You can use the Salve Amulet instead as they are undead monsters, so you can use that instead of the Cult. We got Pegasian Boots and Archer's Ring imbued. Now for my ranged I've got full Void Elite with Blowpipe, and that is pretty much all I need, so it's very simple with minimal switches and it just works for me. Now the other items you need is a spade. Now this is the most important so you can dig down to the Barrows brothers and actually kill them, and also I'll take one restore as I'm 99 prayer, but sometimes I don't even use that. Now depending on your prayer level you can take maybe 2 or 3 restores with you just to be safe. I've got one ranging pot, one stamina pot as you'd be running around a lot, an imbued heart to boost my magic levels, but this is an optional choice, and a rune pouch so you can store all the runes that you get from Barrows. Also I'll take around 2 pieces of food just in case anything bad happens so I can keep myself alive, but I don't normally use food doing this, but just take 2 bits of food just to be on the safe side. But if you are low level or you're new doing this, then take a bit more as well. Now what I love about Barrows is that most people can actually do this, even really low levels, and I would recommend the minimum requirements is having 50 magic and attack so you can use the Iban style, which is a fantastic weapon against the Barrows brothers, 70 strength for a whip, 60 defense or higher for better protection in case your prayer runs out and you need to tank, 50 range for the magic short bow, or 61 for the rune crossbow, but try and aim for 75 range so you can use the blowpipe as it's really good, 43 prayer so you can pray melee, and maybe 50 or 60 agility so your run energy doesn't run out too fast. So here's all the possible loot you can get, and I'll show you in the picture now. And the most expensive set we have is the Arim set, which is 5.6 mil at the moment. And then we have the Darok set, which is 2.8 mil, Guffin set, which is 3 mil, Carol set 2.5 mil, Toreg set priced at 700k, and the Verex set, which is 1 mil. And then of course we have some other miscellaneous items as well. Now the prices have changed quite a bit compared to all those years ago, but it's still a very good money maker as this minigame doesn't take too long to complete, and it takes around 3 to 5 minutes per run on average. Now there is some people that do this in a certain order, but I'm going to show you the way I do this and you can follow along as well if you like. So normally I start with Daroks, then Guffins, Carols, Arims, Verex, then Toregs. But like I said, you can go any route you want, it's entirely up to you, just do what works for you. Now you protect from melee against most of them, so you've got DH, Guffins, Verex and Toregs. You play ranged against Carols and mage against Arims. Now the only time you want to switch to your range gear is when you attack Arims, and at some point you will get a message in your chat box saying something along the lines of Guffins is your tunnel, would you like to enter? And if you get that at the start, leave that until last. So once you killed all the Barrows brothers you go back to the area which was your tunnel, just click on the coffin, you'll get that message again, then just click on yes or whatever the option that comes up, and then you'll enter another area. Now this area is the tunnel where you'll get your chest, and you have to be fairly quick as this does drain your prayer a lot, so having a high prayer level does help. Now as you're running through the tunnel, whoever your tunnel was, whether it was Guffins, DH, Carroll's, it will pop out randomly and will start attacking you, so make sure you keep an eye on your prayer. But once you kill the last Barrows brother, then you will need to get your potential higher, as you will see on the left of your screen. Now you would think getting 100% means better rewards, but that doesn't mean anything. As long as that text is green, so around the 70% mark, even 80%, then you still have the same chance of getting a Barrows item compared to if you had 100% potential, if that makes sense. Now there's various monsters you can kill in here, but I normally kill around 2 skeletons, and this is the quickest way of getting your potential up, and yeah, it just saves a bit of time compared to the other monsters. And yeah, once you get to the last door, there will be a little puzzle, but because Runelight is so OP, it tells you the answer and it will highlight in green. And you do have to be a little bit fast because the monsters will attack you at the same time. So once you've got that correct and open the door, go to the chest, simply just click on the chest and open it, claim your loot and teleport out, regenerate your stats and repeat. And there is a possible chance of getting more than one Barrows item per chest, but obviously that relies on your RNG. So yeah, you can make a lot of money from doing this, and you can have a lot of fun killing all the monsters as well. So we've just passed the hour mark now, and I've got my first Barrows item, which is the Torag plate body. So a fantastic start to my 10-hour grind, so I'll get a 250k chest. 2 chests later, I get my first elite clue scroll. So let's complete this and see if I get anything good. We get the casket and I get a master clue scroll. That's fantastic. So let's complete this master clue and see what we get. We get the casket and unfortunately we only get 200k. Not so great, but nevertheless, let's get back to Barrows. 2 hours in now guys, and I get my second elite clue scroll. Hopefully this time I get something a little bit better than I did earlier, so let's find out what I get. Unfortunately, I've got another bad reward, 154k. You'll never guess what guys, 3 chests later after that clue scroll, I get 2 Barrows items in 1 chest. I've got the Darrock's plate body and the Guffin's spear. Now that's fantastic, I've got 2 mil loot right there, very pleased, so hopefully I'll get some more loot like that. Not long till I hit the 4-hour mark, I get myself another Barrows item, but this time it's the Darrock's plate body on its own, which is 1.1 mil. My RNG is really looking good right now, so let's keep this up. Chest number 95 and I get my third elite clue scroll. I told you guys this is really good for elites, so if you want some elites fast, then do some Barrows. So let's do this and see what I get from this clue. And the very next chest, I get myself a new Barrows item, which is the Carroll's crossbow. Not the best item to get as it's only worth 100k or so, but nevertheless I'm not going to complain, and also it would add to my collection log as well. Chest number 103 and I get myself a Darrock's great axe, so a very nice 740k chest. Also it is a new item as well, so very pleased. 3 chests later guys and I get another Darrock's plate body. I'm not going to complain as that's another 1.1 mil in the old bank of rounds. Yeah, my RNG is just so good right now, and to be honest I didn't think I'd get this many items. Have a look at this guys, I've just got myself one of the most expensive Barrows pieces, which is the Arim's robe skirt. Have a look at that, 2.3 smackarons. Look at that robe skirt I want to put up your ass. I'm 6 hours in now guys, and I've made quite a bit of money so far doing this and still got 4 hours left, so hopefully this luck will continue. Well, I do get another elite clue scroll, this is my 4th one now. I'm not expecting anything great, but let's do this anyway and see what I get. Alright, I'll get another master clue, not too bad. But have a look at this reward I get. Look at that guys, 5 Milianos. We get the Tormented Bracelet Ornament Kit. Now this is something I've always wanted to buy off the Grand Exchange, but I've just got it for free off a master clue, so I'm not going to complain, and it looks really nice as well. For some reason my recording stopped, but I've got myself another unique, and this time it's the Torag's helm. Once again, it's not the best item, but I suppose it's another item for the collection log, so can't complain. My RNG is an absolute joke, honestly. 2 items once again. This time I get the Varrox Brassard and the Darox Plate Legs. I would love to have had Arims or Carols in there, but that's just me being greedy. But yeah, very pleased to get 2 more uniques. Chest number 150, and I get myself another Varrox Brassard, so it's a 230k chest, so not too bad at all. We are 9 hours in, guys, just the last hour to go, and hopefully I get myself another item before the 10 hours is up, or another clue scroll, and yeah, I'll be really happy if that happens. Well, I did get another item, and it was an elite clue scroll. I've actually lost count of how many I've got so far, but let's do what we normally do and complete this and see if we get another good reward. We got the casket and I get 240k. Not too bad, not too great. I mean, I shouldn't complain after getting 5 mil earlier on my last clue. So yeah, 240k, I suppose it's a bit of a boost to my overall profits. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I think I kind of misclicked as I was meant to attack another skeleton, but I clicked on the chest and nevertheless I get another item, and this time I get the Carol's Coif. And yeah, it's not the best item, it's probably the worst one I've got so far actually, but it is another unique. Chest number 168, and I get Torag's Plate Legs, a very nice item and very nice loot worth 320k. And the last chest of the 10 hours, I get another elite clue scroll. I've done so well in this grind, I'm not too fussed about how much the reward is, but let's check anyway. 200k, not too great, but I'm very happy with what I got from doing Barrows, so yeah, my 10 hours is up now, and let's show you everything I've got in those 10 hours. Okay, so here's the first price check, and we get 17.1 mil. Look at all those Barrows items that I got. Very happy about that. Also got a lot of runes as well, and some of the clue rewards I got, and I'm going to show you the second price check now. So here is the second price check, and we have made an extra 6.5 mil. So altogether that's 23.7 mil, so I'm super happy about that. And also I did get a nice boost from the ornament kit as well, which is 5.2 mil. That's actually gone up 200k since a couple of days ago, so even better. So there we go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you give this video a like as usual, comment and subscribe to the channel if you're new so you can follow me on some more videos. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.